You expect me to feel sorry for you because you're saying you were battling an addiction and I don't know what it's like to battle an addiction?
I'm not saying
That's
that.
Stupid.
I'm not saying
That's
that.
stupid.
No, I'm not saying that, bro. But what I'm trying to say is this. It all comes to this, Andrew. Everything in life is about experience. You could say, Adin, don't touch that hot door over there. It's hot. It's hot. Guess what? What does the mind think? Why is he telling me that? I got to experience it myself. I gotta fuck up. I gotta fall down. I gotta touch that hot door. You can say 1,000 times, don't touch it, don't touch it, don't touch it. I'm me. I'm my own man. I'm gonna eventually touch it.
So you're saying I should become an addict to lean, otherwise I don't understand the world.
You went through enough, you experienced enough in your life to something that ignited something in your brain to realize, hey, I don't even have to touch this path ever. The regular person is curious. Human beings are amazing because they're curious, bro. Everyone is yes. So what I'm trying to say, okay.
So we've talked about how a good physical condition can signal status, and we talked about how you fail there. What else can signal status for a man?
I think a big one is making sure his people are good. That's the biggest thing. Making sure the cast.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Good answer. So that includes the woman who's on your arm and the men who are around you. So what do you expect?
And your mom, and you know your mother too.
Yeah, and your family completely. So let's say you meet a guy and he's standing with 3 or 4 other guys, and you think that you want this man in your mind. He's a high status man. The other men around him, who are these guys? Explain the scenario to me.
So I'm sorry. Can you explain it?
You're saying that a man can signal status through the people he hangs around with.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So describe these other people you'd hang around with if you want to signal yourself as a high status male.
I think if you hang around people, if you're in a room full of winners, you're a winner. Not specifically you're a winner, but you're more likely to be a winner than hanging out in a room full of losers. So what I'm saying is, if you're around people with the same mindset as you were and a motivated mindset, you don't like disciplined mindset, if you're around people that are on the same shit you're on, if not greater shit, like friendly competition, for example. If I'm with someone who's competitive as fuck and we're both successful, it's gonna make me want to do more. Does that make sense?
Agreed. So you're the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with, right? So your network is extremely important.
Yes, sir.
Good. So we agree on that point. Something else I've been teaching for a very long time, which is also what I teach on my newsletter and on my website. So we agree on that. What about the woman on your arm? How would the woman on your arm increase your status as a man?
Because the woman on your arm makes sure you're nurtured, makes sure you're provides. Well, no, you provide, but the woman on your arm is nurturing you. The woman on your arm is making sure that she can take care. Well, I don't want to come off as misogynist, but I'm traditional. I believe that I just don't want people to fucking clip this thing the wrong way. But
I'm asking, we're talking about how a man can signal status. What kind of woman next to you gives you status as a man? A beautiful woman. Would you agree a beautiful woman gives you status?
Of course. But I think a woman with character. I think a woman that knows how to take care of a home. If that makes sense. Nurture.
I'd agree with that. Again,
you're not gonna want and it took a while for me to understand this. Bro, to be honest, bro, you don't want there's a lot of girls in this world, right? And a lot of these girls, some of these girls that are Instagram models and stuff, they have no personality and they couldn't take care of a home if you told them, if you give a manual. They have no motherly traits. They have nothing in them that makes them an actual, you know what I mean, nurturer. But there's girls out there who hold it down and who know how to nurture. That aren't these Instagram models that are twerking in these videos and fucking half naked and rapping about getting fucked.
Good. So you're talking about a female who's modest, who knows how to take care of a home.
Yes.
Who has a good heart, who's beautiful.
Yeah.
And that will add to your status as a man.
Yes, sir.
And if you're in good physical condition and you're also hanging around with other men who are winners, who have similar women in similar physical condition, that will also add to your status and you'll be a very high status male, correct?
Correct.
Why do you have none of these things?
Why are you trying to pin it on me? Why do you have none of these things?
I have all of these things.
What do you have? You have a girl next to you?
Of course, I have to be very careful what I say because of my current legal jeopardy. But of course, I think everybody here understands I'm not lonely. I think everyone here understands the power of my network, and everyone here understands my physical prowess and my mental capability. I'm asking you why you're not in fantastic physical shape. You're very young. You're very rich.
I explained
why you're not.
You're right.
Okay.
But I have a plan.
And why do you have a beautiful woman on your arm who truly cares about you? Why has that not been achieved yet?
Well, I mean, if you ask your chat, I ask my chat. Watch this. How many of you guys are single in this chat? But me. A lot of people are single. It takes a while to find the one, and hopefully it'll happen to me, and I hope it happens to you. You've met many women. It happens, man. I can't force it. If I force somebody, if I go to the street and say, hey, be my wife. Hey, be my person. Be the one on my arm. It's forced, and it's hard to find the one that you wanna have on your arm. You and I are different. I believe that you only need one girl in this world, and I believe that I believe in one and done. That's what I believe in.
How many love letters a week do you get from women in general?
None. I don't get love letters from women. I don't even write letters. That's like really outdated and like from.
No, you don't get any fan mail from women ever? Because I'm
get
supposed to be the
DMs.
world's worst.
I get DMs all the time.
DMs, love letters, emails, whatever, presents in the mail, all the things I get. How many do you get?
I get DMs all the time. I used to get them a lot more a few months back, but I mean, I get them all the time. They happen, of course. It's always going on, the DMs. Always.
So how come you're still single if all these women want you, Adin?
Because they want me for the wrong reasons, Andrew.
Okay, I understand. What do they want you for? Your money?
Money. They want me because the name. They want me because the attention. They want me because the buzz. It's the wrong reasons, Andrew. You know this. I think the right one will come to me, and I'll know this once I'm done with this stuff. Once I'm done with this whole internet persona shit, I think I'll find the right one that doesn't care about all this shit. You know, it's hard. I don't want anything ugly. I don't want anything that's not real. I want real love. I want real passion. I think waiting is the best thing to do. Focusing on myself right now. I fucked up. I battled addiction. And I pray that nobody has to battle what I went through, and people have it way worse than me, so I'm not even going to sit here and play it like victim. I fucked up. I made the decision. I was in the gym looking really good, making progress, and I fucked up, and I regret it, but I learned from it, and I won't do that again, and now I have this whole plan to change my life again. So, you know, it's sometimes you got to fall down before you get back up and even go harder. So I'm excited. I can't wait to really see, you know, prove the world wrong again, like I've always been doing throughout my whole life. So.
So if a woman only wants you because you're rich and famous, and let's say she thinks you're interesting and charismatic, and that you're funny, and that you have a high status because you're a streamer, you don't think she really loves you?
I'm not saying that. I just think it's harder to come by. I think I don't know. It's a good question, to be honest, because I haven't, like, let's take me for example. Let's say I met a woman, right? And she only likes me because I'm 6'4", built like Hercules, hundreds of millions of dollars, most famous man in the world, perfect in every way, intelligent, funny, charismatic, interesting. Let's say she only likes me for these shallow reasons. Don't you think her love is actually true by the time you add it all up? She loves who I am as a person because that's who I truly am. Fair enough. No? That's fair.
And if I only love her because she's beautiful and is nice to me and is gorgeous and she takes care of me, is my love for her true? I think you should start replying to some of these DMs, Adin. Do you need help? Get your DMs open now. I'll tell you what to text. Let's go. Let's play the game. Find a beautiful girl who messaged you. I don't know why you're pretending that you don't reply to the beautiful girls who message you, because you clearly do, because you're not ignoring them. You're not a G, Adin. You're probably like, hi. Yeah, hi, yeah. Can we meet now? Like, I know you. You're straight on it.
Why do you underestimate?
Don't pretend you're some G. You ain't ignoring these girls. Why are you lying to me? Where are you? Miami or LA? Where are you?
Miami. You know this. I got out of LA. I sold my crib and everything. I told you I was getting the fuck out.
Okay, so you're in Miami. So there's lots of girls in Miami, and they all want clout. So you're getting all these messages from girls, and you're saying you're not replying to them?
No.
And you just sit by yourself all day, every day.
Facts.
Talking to your little friend with his inhaler. That's what you do with your life.
Andrew, can I ask you a question? This is a great question.
Sure.
What is the point of fucking all these bitches, these Miami thoughts, these bitches, right? That have been passed around, what's the point of that? What do I gain out of that? What's the gain?
Absolutely agree.
Exactly.
Absolutely agree. There's no point in it.
No point.
The goal is for you to find the good one, right? So you have to go to the supermarket and pick up a lot of apples till you find the good apple. Some of the apples are rotten, some of the apples are bad. You can't ignore all the apples because then you're never going to get a good one. I'm not saying you don't have to sex with them, but you can go on a date, you can talk to them. You might meet a nice one. You don't know.
You know, every girl that I've been, since I've been doing the internet shit, every girl that has, 90% of them, I make sign NDAs and stuff, just so because I don't want them saying shit or taking pictures of shit or not that I'm a weirdo. I just, people like to leak things and stuff like that.
Has that ever happened to you or not?
Hell yeah.
What if they leaked about you?
Dumb shit, man. Dumb
shit. Like what?
Just stupid shit, stuff I don't know, pictures and stuff. I don't know. It's just nothing crazy. Like I'm not a weirdo outside. You met me off stream. Am I a weird person? No.
Why didn't you let me answer that?
Am I a weird person, Andrew, outside of the streaming bullshit?
So what did they leak about you? Tell me.
Dude, answer that question. Hold on a second. Am I a weird guy?
What did they leak about you?
You're so
I'm
weird,
curious.
Bro. Nah, nothing crazy, just pictures and stuff like that. Like some fan shit, if that makes sense. Like just shit that like just nothing crazy, nothing to leak about me.
Let me ask you a question. This is a genuine question. Why do you think, even though I'm the most famous man in the world,
bro. What are y'all doing,
I've
bro?
never had an ex leak things about me? Why do you think that is?
Okay, I don't want to fucking don't look at me crazy and shit. But like what you're going through, don't you think it could have been avoided if like NDAs were signed?
No, there's absolutely nothing to do with it. Did you see the video I put up a couple days ago, or I think it was yesterday, explaining my criminal case? It's on my Twitter. It's pinned.
I didn't watch it. What did you say in it? I'll watch it. I will. But what did you
watch it? You can watch it. Play it on your stream when we're not around, because I don't want to be on the stream when you play it. But play it, and it'll explain everything.
Okay.
But why do you think no ex-girlfriend has ever leaked anything about me, or no ex-girlfriend's ever tried to get revenge?
Because I know
on me,
you're not
a
bad guy. You're not a weirdo. I know this about you. I just think you're getting extremely blackballed because you've been spitting knowledge and truth about making young men better. And we talked about this before. It's just all a pushed agenda to try to get you out. Did you know if you post a TikTok with your face in it, they ban you? I mean, did you know that? If someone makes a TikTok account, yeah, that's crazy. Who the fuck? Why are they banning people? Like, what are they doing? What the fuck? I
understand. That's the Matrix, but I'm talking about something else. And I'll tell you the answer to the question because you don't know. The reason I never had an ex-girlfriend ever turn on me or insult me or try and come out and do an expose or any of those things is because those women genuinely respect me. And they respect me as a person, and I respect them back, and they have no reason to try and attack me because I'm genuinely a good man.
We know this,
when I see a woman who attacks a man, that tells me a lot about who that man is, and I'll tell you why. Because either that man was not worthy of her respect, or she is an honorless person and he couldn't identify it. And either way, that makes the man at fault. As a man, you have to be absolutely and utterly accountable for everything in your life. So if I were to get a girl into my life and trust her and fly her around the world and take her to beautiful places and let her hang around with me, etc., and then she were to rat on me and snake me, that tells me one of two things. She knows me intimately and thinks I'm a bitch, and that she does not have any respect for me and she has no problem outing me to the internet. Or even worse, perhaps, I'm hanging around with a snake and didn't identify it. I would actually say, although I'm the most talented man in the world and I harness thousands of talents, one of my number one talents is my ability to spot snakery and treachery. I can tell if someone close to me could ever be a traitor. Think of what I've just been through. Think of what I've just been through in jail. Has anybody from my inner circle turned on me?
No.
Has anybody close to me said,
No.
you know what? Now that he's in jail, I'll admit he was a bit weird. Has anybody tried to rob me of money? Has anybody sold stories trying to make money off me? Nobody close to me has turned on me. Not a single man on my team has turned on me. Not a single woman close to me has turned on me. Not one. That says a lot about me as a man. That means, one, I treat people with respect and I'm respected. And two, by extension, I can spot snakes. So it's very careful. You have to be very careful as a man. It's also very important, especially with your level of fame and the world you're living in. You have to be very, very careful that you as a man are not going to be hanging around with girls who are only interested for clout, like you said, but also they don't have this snaky attitude, this attitude where they're going to degrade themselves and they're also going to embarrass themselves to try and embarrass you by extension. You need to develop the ability to spot that and avoid it like the plague. And once you can do that, then you'll be pretty safe to live a full life and pick up apples and find your wife and one day have children and be happy. So when I see a man who's getting ratted on by an ex-girlfriend, that says a lot about the man themselves.
Well,
does that make sense to you?
It does make sense to you. I mean, to me, yes, sir. That's a great way to put it. Honestly, I like how you did that. So, Andrew, in that case, since you know that you're echoing. Wait, how did you get in here? I didn't even add him. Wait, what the fuck?